Okay. Hi everyone. So our group is Group One, and our app that we've developed is called, or that we're developing is called SafeRoutes. And the purpose of this app is to ensure that students on campus feel a certain level of safety while navigating campus when there's different security issues that might come up. And this is open to different campuses as well. And we also wanted to make sure that we're addressing the not only you portion, which allows for more accessibility help in our app here. So if someone has some sort of accessibility issue or some sort of disability, we wanted to address that as well in this app. So to just get right into it, if we were to pick Ohio State University as our campus that we wanted to be our home map and our home screen, we would go ahead and click that and then click continue, and then we can input some sort of make up university ID and then go ahead and sign in. And now that we've signed in, we see the OSU map over here as our main homepage. But let's say we wanted to change our school, and let's say we wanted to switch to U of M instead. So we go ahead and click change school here. And now we're back to our initial page that allows us to choose whatever school we want our home to be. So we go ahead and go into University of Michigan, and then now if we were to input a university ID that didn't actually exist, so let's say I put that ID that didn't exist and I forgot my password. Now when I go ahead and put that in, we see the screen come up that shows that that university ID doesn't actually exist within the system for the app. This is because there's no UMID affiliated, as Sonia affiliated with Michigan. So we can go ahead and go and click try again. So now let's say we put my actual UMID in. This would then allow us to see this screen where since the UMISH ID does exist, we see that an email was sent to go ahead and reset our password. And now we would go back to login. And so moving forward, we can go ahead and put Sonia and our password and then sign in. And now we see this screen. So our initial screen right here that shows once we sign in is just a map of Ann Arbor, and it also shows where our current location is, as indicated by the blue dot. And then as we can see above, we see that it says 3 active alerts, which are indicated by these 3 icons over here. And then it also shows that the campus rating is campus safe, based on the fact that we have 3 alerts and based on the alerts themselves that are displayed. So let's say we wanted to go ahead and report a safety issue at our current location that we're at, that we must have seen something that we thought was worth reporting. So we can see that we want to keep our campus safe by reporting our issues, and all these reports are reviewed by DPS and as well as other users that are using the app. So let's say we wanted to go ahead and report some sort of suspicious activity. Also, you can't see it too well here on the right, but the different icons highlight what might constitute as different types of security issues. So let's say we have a suspicious activity. We can go ahead and put a description in that would give a little bit more detail on what that issue might be. So for example, we could put heard loud noises in the parking garage here. And we want it to be specific about our location and nature, and that location will also be more specific as shown by our current location. And then we can go ahead and click submit report, and we can go ahead and put feedback. It's up to us whether or not we want to put feedback. So we can go ahead and click helpful, and we can also just not submit that. It's just more for an option. And now we can see that where our current location is, we're also seeing the icon that corresponds with suspicious activity at where our current location is. So we see that that new icon has shown up, and if we click on that icon, now we can see that specific description that we had inputted, which was heard loud noises in the parking garage here. We also see when that was reported. It says just reported, and that's also tied to the fact that it was a suspicious activity up here. And if we look here, it says pending review. The reason for this is because we have to verify that this issue is legit. One way that could be done is by DPS making sure that the review is legit, as well as other users confirming that this is an actual issue, and they can go ahead and use that information to make sure that we can verify it. So for example, we see another one that another icon that shows that this one was actually verified. It was 121 minutes ago, so this was more time given to other users, to DPS, and so that one would have been verified. This one is still pending review. There weren't there weren't enough people that would have verified it, and or either that or DPS hasn't reviewed it. Same thing here, we see verified with the time again. So as we can see, the different icons show the different types of issues that exist. So it could be lighting, here it was an environmental hazard, and here it was suspicious activity. And this is one way that our reporting safety issue is done. As well, above here, we can see that the number of alerts was updated based on the fact that we were able to add a new alert. It shows 4 active alerts, and then we can see that the campus safety is still rated as safe. But I think one thing that we can do to improve this is making sure that we're not updating this too early. It might be more worth updating it once we see that there's these alerts are verified, or figuring out one way that we can identify which ones are active and verified and which ones are active and still waiting for verification. Thank you.